Gusto ko lang magtanong tungkol dito sa sinasabi mong medyo mabagal yung implementation. No? But yung pinirmahan nga nung 2014, it was a comprehensive agreement, but it also considered a peace accord. No? It's a peace deal. No? So ang basic tanong dyan is, has there really been peace? No? I mean, tumigil talaga yung labanan. Hindi na nagbabakbakan yung government military forces at saka yung MILF.
Kung sa pagitan ng dalawang partido, definitely wala tayong major confrontation. Meron tayong mga incidents, killings na nangyari in the course of, say, some criminal interdiction activities ng police, no? So may nadadawit dyan na MILF member, combatant halimbawa, at saka meron din mga nabalita na nakaraan. Pero yung talagang bakbakan kung saan ay libo-libo, daan-libong mga taong nagdi-displace. Hindi yan nangyayari. Nangyari yan dati sa panahon ni President Erap Estrada, at saka nung nag-breakdown yung talks, di ba, nung dinown ng Supreme Court yung Memorandum of Agreement on Ancestral Domain. Taas-taas ng ranking natin doon sa bilang ng internally displaced people sa buong mundo. Tapos syempre may iba pa rin naman kaguluhan. There's the conflict with the other armed groups na iba na yung ideolohiya, yung tinatawag natin siguro violent extremist groups, sometimes tinatawag silang jihadist movements na may iba-iba ng ideolohiya, kaya nakita natin yung nangyari sa Marawi. Pero doon sa trahedya na nangyari sa Marawi, hindi kasama doon ang MILF. Sa katunayan, tumulong pa nga sila doon sa pag-release ng mga hostages. No? Tumulong sila kasama ang government sa pag-devise ng ways and means na ma-save yung ibang mga civilians na natrap dito.
Yung nangyari nga sa Marawi, no, kasi I went there 3 times then to cover the conflict and also the aftermath. A year after bumalik ako, no. So it was a reminder na kahit nagkaroon na ng peace deal with the MILF, no, marami pa ring conflict sa Mindanao which have not been addressed, no. Pero gusto ko lang balikan tong yung MILF, no, kasi nga while you were still working in the government, correct me if any of these facts are wrong, no? Nagkaroon na ng ceasefire agreement, and then there was a signing of the Comprehensive Peace Accord. Nangyari naman yung Mama Sapano, no, in 2015, which almost ruined everything. Which almost ruined much of your work, no, the government's work for peace, no. So can you bring us back to that time? Nabanggit mo yung naganap ng panahon ni President Estrada, but even more recently, yung Mama Sapano. No? We know that it was a very difficult time for people like yourself because, of course, you were working towards peace, but there are many others in the government who were no longer interested in peace because of the Mama Sapano massacre.
Ay, kaya nga na-delay yung pagpasa ng batas kasi kung swing yung public opinion, yung election year yung 2016, di ba? 2015 yung Mama Sapano. So, syempre, ayaw ng mga legislators na mantagonize yung kanilang constituency. Still, nung pumasok si President Duterte, nakita rin naman niya, maski pa paano, yung value nitong peace deal na to na ihinto mo yung labanan doon sa pinakamalaking, pinaka-organisadong grupo. I mean, we're talking about 40,000 combatants concentrated in a defined territory. Kakaiba yan sa CPP-NPA, di ba, na dispersed sila in small platoons. Pero ito, talagang nandun sila.